The theme of the month is to keep the cold out and the heat in. So that's what all of our January home maintenance tips are going to be. Some is very similar to what December was, but we deal with the same things in December, the cold, the, the elements, as we do in January. So let's get to it. I got 3 tips this month. They're pretty simple. If you do them, your house is going to be in better shape. The first tip is if you haven't changed your air filter, your furnace filter, wherever in the last 3 months, it's a good time to go ahead and do that. The reasons you do this is it's going to keep your furnace in better working order. If you're having trouble keeping your heat up to where you're at with these very low temperatures, meaning that you're trying to keep it at like a 68 to 70 or 70 or something like that, and your thermostat's still it was revolving around 65, it probably means first thing I would recommend is change that air filter. You may find you immediately get up to the temperature you're wanting just by doing that one little act. I've experienced this personally myself, and I can attest to it. This also creates less stress on your furnace, which will help keep your furnace lasting longer, which is obviously something we all would love to do. So, tip number 2: cover your outside faucets. These are these little water spigots that you're probably not using right now, anyways. But this is um, a very common area to have freezing pipes. So it's important, you get these little styrofoam, has a little pull string on it. It covers your outside faucet. You pull on there. It seems, real minuscule, but they're only a couple bucks at a Walmart, whatever, and they could save you thousands of dollars in plumbing repairs. So get the little water, cover your water spigots. Just keep it on there through the winter until you're ready to start using those water spigots again, and it will be good. Ideally, you did that last month because I made that recommendation then. But just in case you haven't done it yet, go ahead and get that done. The third and final tip is keep a sink or sink little cabinets. Keep a sink or two on a slow drip. Keep the little doors open at night, or as much as you can in front of them, so that the reasoning for these is kind of that's really 2 tips in one. The water spigot, if you keep a little bit of a drip, it keeps some water flow going through your pipes, which keeps the pipes warmer, and helps keeps movement through it. Movement produces heat, which is good for the pipes. Keeps activity in there, reduces the likelihood that they're going to freeze and burst, which would be a devastating thing. The reason you keep the little doors open is if you ever notice the little doors under your sink, there's no heat registers under there. So typically, if those doors are closed, the heat that's in the house a lot of times won't get to underneath that area. So, but if you open them up, it allows the heat to get in there, and the little pipes underneath your sink are, another area where could cause some freezing. This is a small little act that will prevent the freezing. Now back to the little water dripping thing. I hear some of y'all saying, "Hey, Eric, isn't that going to increase our water bill?" Yeah, probably a little bit, but it's a whole lot cheaper than if your pipes burst and you had to replace the plumbing there. So I highly recommend you spend that little extra money on your water bill to prevent a bigger thing. So I hope these tips helped you. Just to kind of recap: change that air filter, get a water drip, cover the spigots outside, open the little cabinets underneath, and this will help save you expensive repairs in both your furnace and in your plumbing. That's the name of the game with these tips. I hope these tips are helping you. If you got any further questions on that, give me a call. Give me a call at 501-712-677. Let's have a conversation. You shoot me an email if you'd like as well. So hope all these are helping you. Love to help you if you have any questions. Definitely feel free to reach out.